So where is the optimism? A lot of people believe the American dream is over. This was optimism through Bush and Obama. And then we got just this little bump right here, but optimism is still at extremely low levels in this country. Why? Well, there's lots of reasons, and I've got a whole bunch of them, but I'm only going to show you two today. One is media negativity, and instinctively we know that, right? We don't turn on the evening news to hear about people living in peace and prosperity and tranquility. We just don't hear about, you don't want to hear about that kind of stuff. We tune in to hear about crime and war and corruption and pollution, and we love the political dysfunction, right? We love watching that kind of stuff. And natural disasters. Every day I turn on the nightly news, there's fire or frozen ice or extreme heat or whatever. It's not, there's the rest of the country is just beautiful weather today. Long-term incremental progress, the kind that's created the longest lifespans and highest living standards in history, simply isn't deemed newsworthy. The other thing is, a lot of people fail to see a brighter future. It can't get better. It's going to get worse for the future generations. Well, human beings, technology, and free markets now operate as an enormous problem-solving machine, improving our lives in virtually every way. And a lot of investors, they just don't get it, so they don't invest. They don't invest in stuff like cellular technology and cable television and computers or software or aerospace or medical devices, biotechnology, e-commerce, social media, robotics, smartphones, or the thousands of other companies that benefit from these developments. Because we own thousands of companies all around the world, we participate in that. Now, there are some benefits to being pessimistic, right? Sometimes you're proven right. I knew that bad thing was going to happen, and it did. See, and you feel good about that. Then you have lowered expectations, so it's easy to get over that bar, right? Lowered expectation when you see the downside in every situation. This one's not too bad. Pessimists seem to be better prepared because they're expecting the worst. They're less likely to get duped because trust does not come easily. That's not a bad thing. But from my experience, pessimism leads to irrational investing decisions. Some of the worst investors are pessimists because they think things can't get better. Pessimists tend to extrapolate current circumstances indefinitely into the future, especially bad circumstances. And I'll one-up that though. Okay, things are bad, it's only going to get worse. Okay, it can't get better. When things are good, it's going to get worse. Okay? That's what you hear. The drug companies are working feverishly to get a cure for pessimism.
Do you find yourself longing for the apocalypse? I did. I was looking for a reason to live. Hi. Are you feeling tired, irritable, stressed out? Well, you might consider nature.
From the people that brought you Getting Outside comes prescription strength Nature, a non-harmful medication shown to relieve the crippling symptoms of modern life.
Nature's recommended for humans of all ages, and it's great for pets too.
Nature can reduce cynicism, meaninglessness, anal retentiveness, and murderous rage. In clinical studies, Nature is proven to decrease work-induced catatonia.
Caution. Nature may cause you to slow down, quit your job, or seriously consider what the you're doing with your life.
If you are overly cynical, jaded, or emotionally numb, you may need to increase your dose of Nature. Do you have trouble being even mildly uncomfortable? Nature may not be right for you. Side effects may include spontaneous euphoria, taking yourself less seriously, and being in a good mood for no apparent reason.
So ask your doctor if Nature is right for you.
Kind of funny. Okay, everybody got that one right. That was a joke. Okay, pessimism. This was Dr. William James. He was a psychologist and Harvard professor. Back in the early 1900s, he said this: pessimism is a disease that can be cured by substitution with subtle but powerful changes in thought. But it has to be consistent over a long period of time. Here's just one example. I have to exercise today, or I get to exercise today. They're positive thought processes that you can take yourself through over long periods of time. President Truman said this: "A pessimist is one who makes difficulties of his opportunities. An optimist is one who makes opportunities of his difficulties."